guys, so today I have a very exciting Killstar haul for you. So I'm gonna have to start this haul off by saying a massive thank you to Emily Boo and also to so many of you guys. Emily Boo did a competition maybe 2 or 3 months ago now, where I left a comment, and basically with the help of you guys my comment went to the top, so I won her competition, which meant I got a £50 Killstar voucher, and of course I spent it within 10 minutes of her sending it to me. So today the things I'm going to show you are kind of courtesy of Emily Boo, so you can go over to her channel and thank her there. So I did actually buy 2 things and the price total came to £64.98. So with the kindness of Emily Boo that took it down to £14.98, which I actually paid for these items. So the first thing I got, much like everything I show you from Killstar, is just gonna look like a big blob of string until I actually show you what it looks like on. It still does have the tag on it, but I have tried it on and it looks awesome. I'm just waiting for the right time to wear it. Now Killstar have been dropping loads of new clothes recently, and when I got through my voucher I thought, yep, I'm gonna get something from their new range. I have got a couple of their newest dresses recently and I've really been pleased with the quality, but then something inside me told me to scroll down further, and a bit further down the page, past all the new stuff and the things which are high sellers, I found this dress. Now this dress is called the Enchantment foreplay dress. So I wasn't quite sure what to think of that name, but I really liked the style of it. So I'm going to insert a clip right now so you can see what it looks like. Cost me £59.99. This is pretty much what it looked like when I got it out of the pack. The only way I could work out this was the front is because it has these 2 boob holders going on, and then I was able to work out that these 2 bits were the straps. So the 2 bits that cross over the front here are non-adjustable. They are attached at the top of the strap to the top of the chest part of the dress, and then there is also another one that just goes straight across there underneath them. Now what I'm going to probably have to do is take these in a little bit. I feel like they just literally needed to be folded maybe ½ an inch and sewn. This dress I did actually buy in an extra large because I wasn't sure how much stretch this pleather part was going to have, and it has a little bit of stretch to it. So although this does fit around my boobs probably a lot better than it would have done if I'd got a large, it does mean that slight other parts are a little bit baggy, which includes these 2 bits that cross over. But that's really not an issue. It's just because of my stupid body proportioning that it doesn't work quite as well. And then the main kind of feature is this sort of strap part. So there are these 2 straps here which can be adjusted if you did wish. I was slightly concerned that these buckles weren't going to work, but I've been fiddling around with them and I've kind of got the best fitting as such. I do actually have to use the kind of end holes, but if you maybe do have more of like a pear-shaped body where the top of your half is slightly smaller, I feel like this will be really handy because then you can get a waist that will fit you, but then at the same time kind of tighten up the chest part a little bit. And right bam where your cleavage is, there is this O-ring, which then goes down to another O-ring, and then you've got these 2 straps. Now when you put this dress on, this was the problem. I could not for the life of me work out how to get this dress on. I was there in the mirror for about 15 minutes just looking at the picture of the lady wearing it and then looking at this clump of material I was holding. And the trick is that some of these buckles do need to be undone, and I figured on the side that has the zip, that side needs to be undone because this part here goes round like underneath your armpit as such, and when it's on it is very tight to the skin. Now it kind of almost reminds me of dungarees because this part connects at the front, it goes round the back of the dress and connects to another O-ring which is just attached to the back of the dress. So this part, as you can see, I've undone because this is the side of the zip. So once it was done up, I literally just did the buckle up, and then it was kind of even on either side. So other than the slight baggy bit at the top, which is purely because of the sizing that I chose, the rest of it fits amazingly. I will say this again is another one of those more boobalicious dresses. Probably not the kind of dress that I'd happily wear out to the supermarket, but I feel like this is maybe like a going out kind of dress. Although saying that, when pairing it with a cardigan or maybe like some kind of like, I wear a lot of like hoodies and things, it does kind of dress it down a bit and it doesn't make it so much like bam, boobs in your face. But I think it's such an awesome dress, and I used to have a dress like this when I was at college, but I did actually get rid of it. So I'm really pleased to have another thing in this kind of style. This pleather, and then it has a pleather waistband which does have a tiny bit of stretch to it, but I would say stick to your usual sizing. With some Killstar dresses, especially like if you get like a velvet dress from theirs, you can get a size like under what you are if they are out of stock, because the velvet will stretch. But I would say with this, go for your size, otherwise it probably will not fit just because of this waistband. Then underneath from the waistband down is in a kind of almost skater style, just has like a plain black material skirt. I have got multiple Killstar dresses in my wardrobe, and this is exactly the same material as that of the doll dress, which is a very light flowing material. It is a little bit thin, as you can see when I hold it up to the light you can see through it, but I found when you wear it, because the material is moving around and it's also like dead close to your body, you really wouldn't be able to see through it unless you were standing like dead in front of a lamp that was shining at butt height. So really absolutely fine when it comes to the material. All of the sewing and things seem really nice on this dress. I'm very pleased with the quality, and this is the kind of quality that I would expect for a dress that is nearing on £60. My only sort of complaint as such which I found is when this dress is on, the zip will very easily do this part, which is the regular fabric, and then it's just that little joint there getting over from the fabric to the like pleather part, which can be a little bit difficult. I did manage to do it by myself, but it just took a little bit of wiggling. But I'd say if you were getting ready with someone, it would probably be a bit easier because they can just zip you up and you don't have to like worry about all these things and which are like kind of suffocating you because your body's twisting in the wrong way. Saying that though, when the dress is on, it's very comfy and you can't really even tell that all of these straps are everywhere. So I can definitely say I'm still very pleased with the quality that Killstar are bringing out. 2 years ago I wouldn't have recommended Killstar just because I had a few bad pieces from them. It seems like in this year of 2017 I've continuously been very pleased with the pieces I've got from them. So the other thing which I got, which purely it's because I had been eyeing this up since they brought it out. It's one of their kind of newest accessories, and it is a pin. I thought I'd get it just because I was already paying shipping. I thought, what is the harm of just throwing in a little extra thing for myself? Now, this pin did cost me $4.99, and honestly, I have no idea where I stand with pin prices. I have my pinscription, which cost me around £3 a pin, but then when I buy pins separately on Depop, they can be anything up to £9. Then on eBay, they're on there for 99p, so really I have no idea how much pin should be, but £5 seems to be pretty standard. I felt like it was a pretty good price for an enamel pin. Now I kept it on this beautiful packaging because I just felt it just, oh, it's so awesome. So it says Killstar at the top, and then it says made with magic from weirdos to weirdos. So I really liked that, and as I said, I just left it on here so you could see the gorgeous packaging. And the pin itself is this black and silver pin, which I really like. I love pins which are just plain black and silver. It's a black cat. It seems to kind of be winking but with a star, and then it has the number 13 on it, and I just really liked it. Of course, I love my black cats. I love the number 13. If any of you didn't know, I do have a tattoo of the number 13 on my side. I just generally really liked it, and out of all the pins, all of them were awesome, but this one definitely spoke to me the most, even more than the bat one, if you can believe that. Now my only complaint about this pin is that the back of it has a rubber disc. So it's one of these pins that doesn't have like the clasp back, it's just like a rubber thing that slides on and off, and I find with these rubber slides, they never like stay on there properly. I always lose pins when it comes with these rubber backs. Luckily though, because I make my own pins, I have loads of spare backs anyway. So when I do put this pin on my jacket, I will just be using a regular metal clasp pin. But it's just something to consider, possibly if you are getting a few of these pins. They will have rubber backs. I definitely recommend either going on eBay. I think I paid like £1 for 50 pin backs or something ridiculous like that. So it's probably worth just getting a pin back, even if it's from an old pin that you don't like anymore, and putting that on there. So those were the two things which I got from Killstar. Again, I have to say a massive thank you to Emily Boo. The competition was done purely out of the kindness of her heart, and she paid for the vouchers from her own money. So again, I have to say thank you so much. I'm sure I'm going to get a hell of a ton of wear out of this dress. So I hope that you enjoyed this haul. If you do have any questions or comments, please do leave them below. I will leave a link down to this dress, this pin, and also Emily Boo's channel down in the description below. So thank you for watching. If it's sunny where you are, I hope you're enjoying the shade, and I'll see you next time. Bye!